Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel World of Mike the Powerboat Wrangler, and tonight we have a very special collection. Yes, what could it be? It's a brand new collection on the horizon, brought to you by Fanhome, D'Agostini's sister company. What is it going to be? Well, it's been a long day. Apologies, the video is a little bit late. I have been in Chelmsford, Witham and back in Braintree now, so it's been a very long day and I'm a little bit behind. But anyway, what is going to be in here? We have the Fast and Furious. Yes, your D Collector, welcome to Fanhome. We are glad you've joined us, and I'll sure you will love this thrilling adventure. Each month you will receive packages containing issues of your Fast and Furious collection, as well as exclusive gifts created especially for this offer, all delivered directly to your door, and I can't be asked to read the rest. So you can read all that. But this collection is very similar to the D'Agostini version of American Cars, but it seems Fanhome have now come out with another one where it says the journey begins here, Fast and Furious 143. Now, quite bizarrely in this shipment, I only got the one issue, so I don't know if it's like one issue and then it moves up to two. Normally you get one or two issues in one, and then it moves up to four and your regular issue, and so on and so on. Got issue one there. We're going to take a look at that in just a few moments time, but this is the little leaflet that we've got. Fast and Furious collect the most extraordinary cars in this legendary franchise, Scout 143, and this was a collection I was really debating about, because I know that I do the American cars with D'Agostini, but you know what I'm like. I do like getting all sorts of different wonderful things. Now we've got all sorts going in here. It's going to be 143 scale metal bodywork, and here are obviously some of the cars that are going to be cropping up in the series. Quite bizarrely, Hachette, I think, was trialling that vehicle. I don't know if that's happening anymore, but we have a little surprise from Hachette coming in just under a week's time, and more on that a little bit later next week. And then obviously in here you get subscribe and receive these great gifts. The first gift being your posters, second gift is a cup, and then the third gift, which I absolutely love, is the t-shirt, and then the on-road Dodge Charger for your fourth gift. And if you're a premium subscriber, you will get yourself this gorgeous diorama of that scene where they're taking that safe through the road, as you would have saw in Fast and Furious. They dragged that safe across the bridge, and you had two trains attached to it with police, behind them trying to catch them. But the way they dragged it and filmed that scene, absolutely incredible. Only £1 extra per issue. Now let's get into the actual Fast and Furious little leaflet. I have noticed they've shrunk a bit, because that does look like a new size that they're using here. As you can see, if we just raise it up a bit, it looks a little bit like pushed in a bit. But in here, I can tell you that the collection is planned for, what am I looking for? 110 issues apparently, but with all collections, as you know, if it's very successful, especially figures and cars like this, if it's very successful, it can continue. Just remembered I forgot to put my ring back on. I was washing up. I actually got this from Temu, only a cheap little ring, but I liked it and I had to get it. But yeah, 110 issues. As I said, with all collections, they can get extended. I mean, Doctor Who went on for God knows how many years with Eagle Moss, but and then it got to the point where they were changing the Daleks paint around to make it look like a different character when it wasn't. But yeah, so a little bit into the Dodge Charger, and look, the best page of all, it is that poster page. I do love my posters. I can see that being a lamination job there on A3, and I will be pulling that out and laminating that like so. And yeah, really, really good. There's a chap in America called Steve something. I can't remember his name. He does the Willys Jeep, and I think he might do these because he does the American cars as well. These are the vehicles that I miss. These old-fashioned vehicles. Modern technology is not that good anymore with cars. I really miss the old-fashioned vehicles. And oh look, is that a chassis or something? Oh wow. And then obviously Fast and Furious. So I'm assuming the next shipment will be your 2 issues or your 4 issues. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this one is only 2 issues a month, because D'Agostini, which is the sister company to Fanhome, they did 2 issues of American Cars and then it moved up to 4. So it could be that we get 1, then 2, then 4. Normally you get a leaflet in here telling you what it's, how many issues, but bizarrely we haven't got that. I did check the account and it's only one issue been allocated, but this is, look at that, Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. Now, if you, again, look at the American cars with the Agostini, they do have a Dodge Charger in that one as well. So let's take a look in here if we can. I'm really happy that we finally got something, because we've got so many problems at the moment with this bloody Doll's House. Eddie Stobart's affected, Titanic's affected. So Monday is crunch time. And when it gets to Monday, I'm going in there and speaking to the manager, because I've had enough now. You know, I'm paying for something that I'm not getting, and it's just ridiculous. So unless he sorts that out, then the Doll's House is on the line. It's going to be cancelled if they carry on, because it's just frustrating. I mean, it's got to a point now where I can't film anything because there's so many gaps. But yes. But anyway, we're here to do this, and there we go. So in here, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, the jet black baby. Now this is really, really lovely, because what you've got here, normally it's held on with a bit of tape, but bizarrely this one just pulls off like that. But what's lovely is, look at that lovely black border on the back there with the Fast and Furious. It's got that lovely angle appearance to it, and what's lovely is the jet black. It looks so shiny and polished. Absolutely fabulous. What's interesting as well with this is that we're building a Dodge Charger as well, so it's really quite interesting to see a car like that. Fast and Furious, the Dodge Charger RT, the paintwork is superb, the tyres are beautiful, you've even got the seats in there, which is quite nice. Obviously with Dinky Toys and things like the Corgi Model Club, sometimes, especially Dinky Toys, you don't get the upholstery and all sorts of things going on in there. Lovely little antennae there. They have got this thing about not putting the wing mirror on the other side, and I don't like that. It's almost like they sort of cut it a bit so that they don't have to focus on doing that. But I suppose if it's obviously on a shelf like that, you're not going to see it anyway. But as you can see, a lovely, beautiful grille there. It is a really, really lovely vehicle. Now, you don't have to have the plinth. You can actually take that off with a triangular screwdriver, as I've demonstrated with the World of Tanks, that tank collection that I do. And yeah, it's really, really gorgeous. I'm just going to see if there is a little bit of play in that, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely. And then obviously, as you can see, you put that over there. As I said, there's no reason why this has to come off. It's entirely up to you, but you might want to just put a little bit of tape on there, because the last thing you want to do is pick it up and it falls on the floor. Normally you do have a bit of tape on there, but in this case they haven't put that there. I'm just going to sort this out. It's got a little bit, it's missed the gap here, so let me just put that down there, and there we go. And then on the back it's got some all sorts of wonderful things, like where it's published from and stuff like that, Fast and Furious. But that is a beautiful, beautiful vehicle, and that is that for this month. We're just waiting for the next pack to be allocated, and then that will be out with us soon. But there are some really exciting things coming up in the next few weeks from Hardship Partworks. Yes, I'm very excited about that, and it's winging its way to me all the way from Baza, so I cannot wait for that. But anyway, if you want to get this, it is with Fan Home, as well as lots of other things. And don't forget, in July, guys, that's when we start to get through Optimus Prime, the Star Trek Enterprise D, and the Ghostbusters starts rolling into town. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And I will see you next time, hopefully, fingers crossed, with an Eddie Stobart. Take care, guys. Catch you later.